Alright, I'm back to what I used to do on this channel, which was to review Transformers toys. I got a ton of Prime toys. Well, not a ton, a bunch of Prime toys when Prime was coming out. And I gotten a bunch of Classics Verse toys ever since my last few Transformers reviews. And even some third-party stuff. So I have a lot of stuff to review once I get to them. If I get to them, I might end up going on hiatus again. But I wanted to start out with one of them that I really liked, which was the Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise, or mainline, Vehicon. There was a Vehicon in the first edition line, but obviously the first edition line didn't really materialize a lot in America. So for a lot of us, we had to settle for the Robots in Disguise version. And let me tell you, I definitely do not miss the first edition one after having this one. It's the Vehicon from Transformers Prime, obviously. He's relatively show accurate. The spoiler here is a little bit on the small side, but that's for transformation. He's got some nice wheels on. This paint job right here, which is this nice metallic pink-purple. Got some right here as well. Other than that, he's kind of sparse on paint apps. I believe that he could use some more of that purple, pink, metallic color right here on the grill. He's got a Decepticon symbol on it. It's kind of hard to see on this camera, right there. And what I really like about this figure is that it looks black, but you won't see it on this camera, guaranteed. But he's not black. He's actually this nice, he's got this purple hue to the plastic that's really noticeable once you get it in hand. He comes with one accessory, and it's his gun, which is shaped like the gun in the show. It's really nice. It comes with this 5mm. It comes with a 5mm plug that you can put into his 5mm holes on the side, such as this. Or there's these little clips right here that you can actually clip onto these right here. And they have it on both sides of the vehicle that you can clip them onto. So with that in mind, let's get to... the one thing I don't like about this mode, other than the holes, I think they look really ugly, is that he actually doesn't roll. There's actually enough junk underneath here, these pieces, that actually prevent the tires from having full clearance, so he doesn't really roll really well. But let's get to transformation. It's really simple. From what I understand, I don't have the first edition one, so I guess the first edition one is pretty complex, but this one is really simple compared. All you gotta do is just pull these out. These become the arms. Now this is where I really love the transformation. Typically what I like to do is I like to separate it. It makes it a lot easier. Then you fold this entire section down like this. You fold these up. Let's move these like this. Then these parts come down. Bam. Where did all that kibble go? Oh, it went into his legs. And that's what's beautiful about this one. Because whereas the first edition one had a huge backpack on him thanks to the way the roof and the hood folded up, this one, it just all folds into the legs, which I find is just brilliant. The arms are also accurate. They look really weird and really funky, but this is actually how they looked in the show, so I'm not complaining too much on them. And finally, for the head, the Deluxe Prime toys, if you have been under a rock, they're called the revealers, I guess. I have no idea where the revealers term comes from, because they're not in the packaging. But the revealer gimmick essentially is just a dramatic head reveal of some sort. And for the Vehicon, you pull on the back portion, and it puts his head into place, and you just fold it behind the back. The head is fantastic too. There's light piping, but it's kind of hard to show. Let me get my flashlight and see if I can't show off this light piping. There we go. Oh yeah. It's just really nice. So this figure is really articulate. It's got a hinge right here for the shoulder for transformation, but the shoulder's on a ball joint. This arm, the way it's articulated, the way the transformation is, you can see it has a ton of movement possibilities with this thing. And I'm just, oh man, it's just like Robots in Disguise Wheeljack disappointed me But Vehicon is definitely something that was really good. I really like this figure. The legs are also pretty articulate. It's got a mid-thigh swivel, which I'm really thankful about. There's been some Transformers toys that's lack the mid-thigh swivel, lack the bicep swivel, and I just hate that. The knees could be a little more articulate. The range isn't bad, but I think that the knee could be a little bit more at a 90-degree angle, and it looks like it's an easy fix. All you got to do is just cut off like this bar right here, maybe just cut it and give some space for the leg to go into, and it'll be fine. The weapon right here can either be held in his arms, either be held in his hand like a rifle, like this, or if you want to show accurate, there's two ways you can do it. I'll show you the way that I've seen people do it, which is just folding the hand and then placing the gun in here like this. I actually don't like it because it angles the gun downwards and it angles the gun a little bit. So, and I don't like that. That's just one of my pet peeves. So another thing here is that you can see that there's the clips right here. Just like clipping on the front of the car, you can clip the gun in, and that's my preferred way of holding him, have him hold the gun. So that's the Vehicon. The Vehicon is a fantastic toy. Is he one of the best toys for the Prime line? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff coming out. I'm not as really interested in the Transformers Prime line anymore. I basically got all the ones that I wanted. So I don't know if I'm going to be getting any more after Ironhide. I do intend to get Ironhide when it comes out. But the Vehicon is just fantastic. I have 5 of these bastards right now, looking for a 6, and I might end up getting 10 of these things. I don't know yet. Beware, they are part of Wave 3. And if you haven't already known, they are short packed to 1 per case, but there is the case revision for Wave 4 that's going to pack 2 of them in here. So I highly recommend the Vehicon. If you can find them, get them. I paid eBay prices for 2 of them, and I mean, I still think that even at eBay prices, this thing is really worth it. So that's about it. Until next time.